Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Hear what the OPC is saying concerning the comment Bamidele made concerning the Nigerians' stand on Yoruba nation. Foremost Yoruba social cultural organization, the Odua People's Congress, has condemned in totality the position of the leader of Nigerian Senate, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, on nationalism, saying the lawmaker has lost the trust of the people he is representing in Yoruba land. Opeyemi Bamidele at the National Assembly hearing on constitutional review had rejected the bill to return Nigeria to nationalism, saying if the lawmakers should allow regional system in Nigeria, then it would automatically give the Easterners Biafra. Speaking in a statement made available to the media, the publicity secretary of the OPC, Barrister Yinka Oguntimehin, said it is unfortunate that Barrister Opeyemi, who was once a respected activist that had also clamored for a national conference to address the fundamental issues of reconstruction in this country, suddenly changed and became a centralist-minded person that is now rejecting the bill to return Nigeria to regionalism. Oguntimehin said the lawmaker has failed to realize all the advantages inherent in nationalism, stating that regionalism will allow cohesion, healthy competition, and regional autonomy. It will enhance regional and internal security among the regions. Even a country with over 10 million people with such a multi-ethnic composition like Nigeria must have a federating unit that allows regional autonomy, regardless of the name you wish to call it, either regions or provinces. That is the normal thing all over the world. For instance, 50 states in the US are like a region. Also, in Ghana, a prominent country in Africa with a population of less than 60 million, has region. Even South Africa allows its provinces to develop at their own space. It is unfortunate that a man of Opeyemi Bamidele's position, background, and antecedents decided to go against the position of many Nigerians and selfishly narrow his thinking to play politics with such a sensitive issue, and also believing that regionalism may later in the future give a particular ethnic nationality a country, as he was referencing the eastern region with the Biafra. He didn't even see the wisdom in looking beyond his nose to see the possibilities and the importance of regionalism as a potential tool for a successful federating unit. I wondered how an activist, a former student union leader, a senate leader like him with a history of activism suddenly showed how a political position and power can easily change his person. As far as we are concerned, OPC condemned his position in totality, and it is unfortunate that he is one of the representatives in Yoruba land. However, we urge him to change his views and position on this because as a foremost Yoruba social cultural organization, OPC is monitoring the events in the parliament, and history will always judge whoever that goes against the wishes of Nigeria and the Nigerians. I remembered in the beginning of the OPC struggle, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele was one of the activists that was at the vanguard of the call for national conference. He stood by the people. Then, now, like a chameleon, he suddenly changed. Let it be said that the only way Nigeria can move forward as a nation is to embrace nationalism or regionalism, where the regions develop at their own pace. It should also be said that for those whose position was that if we have regionalism, the central government will be weakened. That is not true, because issue of the percentage of the resources to be allocated to the federal or government at the center will be addressed by the regions. The government at the center will automatically be strong, and most of the blame game that usually attract the government at the center will definitely not be directed to the federal government alone. For instance, some of the problems we have today as a country are not only caused by the president, but also by the governors or the local government chairmen. But because of the system of government we practiced, which is unitary system of government, all blames and condemnations go to the president or presidency. So we think it is time for us to correct this political misstep by allowing the federating units to develop at their own pace. OPC's position on regionalism is sacrosanct because it is the only possible solution that will allow Nigeria to fulfill its dream of becoming a great nation. We want federal, region, state, and local government because those are the 4 tiers of government that can foster peace, progress, and development in Nigeria. Imagine a country where all the 4 tiers of government have their police structure. The issue of insecurity will be a thing of the past. Under this arrangement, we can still have one national army, navy, air force, and the DSS, while the police structure should be national. Region, states, and social government or local government. That is the only system that can guarantee effective policing in Nigeria. Politicians should not ignore the very essence of the foundation of this country, because today they are in the parliament. They should not set back precedent. They should not allow Nigeria to slide and become the laughingstock among the committee of nations. Every day Nigeria is sliding. The image of Nigeria is not too good in the global community because we choose to continue to operate with a constitution handed over to us by the military government. So for Senator Opeyemi Bamidele to continue to support the status quo, giving unnecessary excuses, is a sad reminder of how power intoxicates. If we have nationalism or regionalism today, the issue of agitation in the East will reduce drastically because the Easterner will decide who becomes their premier, and they will work on the progress of their region and will be meeting at the center in Abuja. Without any interference from any part of the region. That is the simple analysis that can change the narratives of this country, he stated. The OPC scribe stated also that the National Assembly are supposed to resolve issues revolving around the local government autonomy, but they failed until the president got a Supreme Court judgment that later resolved the lingering issues. Opeyemi, however, maintained that posterity will judge whoever goes against the wishes of Nigeria and the Nigerians. My people, what do you see to this? What the OPC and the Opeyemi, they are dragging. See, let's see what our people are saying in the comment section. The fear of Biafra. What actually does Nigeria stand to lose if the Southeast goes away? Pretense, that is it. Always carrying a campaign of calumny against the Southeast, and yet you couldn't allow her to go. A community without a common ground shall always end in a calamity, and that will be the fate of Nigeria. Just look at his reasons. Opeyemi Bamidele has lost touch with realities. We all witnessed how destructive the Northerners were during the PMB administration, so hostile to other citizens of this country. If the constitution is not updated and allow the North take over again, then the Yorubas, Bola Tinubu administration and the Senate leadership will be held responsible for what would become of Nigeria. How do you develop a country when most resources are controlled and domesticated by individuals? People like Opeyemi cannot stop Biafra coming. What he failed to understand is he have a limited time in government. 4 years is not eternity. So whatever decision he made today, he will live to see it in the future. OPC should call him to order. We now understand that those who are sucking the national fund and benefiting from national treasury are the main problems rather of this country. For me, I don't believe in this negotiation. Democracy is a curse. Because it only favors the rich and the privileged people. Let him not center it around the Igbos alone. Everyone should be involved at this point to negotiate it. Otherwise, make the people we sabi know how to remove us from this trouble. Yes, this issue should be discussed by each and every one of us. The Hausa, the Igbo, the Fulani, the Yorubas, the Shekiris, the Bibios, the Calabas. All of us should sit down round table and discuss this issue. My people, what do you suggest? In the comment section, suggest your opinion. Give your opinion in the comment section. Feel free. Subscribe to this channel. Share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.